welcome to Hanoi. Subha Subha finally reached Hanoi after that long overnight bus journey from Hoi An. थोड़ी थकान तो थी, but the excitement of being in Hanoi was on another level. I checked into my hostel. It's a cute capsule hostel right in the old quarter area. Honestly, I totally recommend staying here because सब कुछ nearby है. Cafes, restaurants, markets, places to visit and street food spots. लगेज रखा और सीधे निकल पड़ी कॉफी के लिए because what's a new city without starting your day with coffee? Came to this beautiful cafe just walking distance में. It's called Gao Cafe. Such cozy aesthetic vibes. I ordered my coffee and just sat there, enjoying the beautiful chaos of Hanoi street. The sound of scooters, people rushing around, that typical Hanoi energy. It felt alive, like the city was welcoming me. After that caffeine boost, मुझे काफ़ी tired feel हो रही थी. So I went back to my hostel to get some rest. Slept for a long while in my little capsule bed. So comfortable and peaceful. Woke up feeling fresh and decided to go out for lunch. Found this really amazing restaurant called Garden House Villa Restaurant. The place itself looks like a little green escape in the middle of the city. Ordered their fried rice and mango prawn salad. Oh my god, both were so good. The flavor was so fresh and balanced. If you are in Hanoi, you have to try this place. लंच के बाद बस स्ट्रीट में घूमती रही, taking in the city vibes very slowly, walked around the neighborhood, clicked some pictures, watched locals going about their day. It was such a nice slow afternoon. Later, I stopped by a local auditorium and just spent some quality time there. No rush, no big plans, just me, my thoughts and the rhythm of Hanoi. As the evening came, the streets lit up with warm yellow lights. Food stalls started buzzing and I just wandered around old quarters enjoying it all. It was a slow, peaceful start to my Hanoi journey. Exactly what I needed after a long bus ride. And with that, I called it a day. Day 2 in Hanoi started quite early. I woke up before sunrise, got ready and booked a grab bike to my first stop of the day, Ho Chi Minh Mausoleum. If you are planning to visit, try to come as early as possible because यहाँ queues बहुत लंबी होती है. The place is massive and has such a strong historical presence. It's where the body of Ho Chi Minh, the father of modern Vietnam, is preserved inside a glass case. The whole complex feels very grand and peaceful at the same time. Apart from the mausoleum, you can also visit Ho Chi Minh's old residence, his office, and even see the simple things he used in daily life. It really gives you a glimpse into his personality and how humble he was.
ये जगह इतनी खूबसूरत है, इतनी शांत है, ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप दुनिया की भीड़ से अलग एक अलग दुनिया में आ गए हो. इतनी खूबसूरत, इतनी शांत, कुछ नहीं है.
Just next to it is the One Pillar Pagoda, one of the most iconic landmarks of Hanoi. It's a small but beautiful wooden pagoda built on a single stone pillar, symbolizing a lotus rising from the water, a sign of purity. It was originally built in the 11th century by Emperor Lai Thai Tong, who dreamed of the goddess of mercy handing him a baby boy seated on a lotus flower. Inspired by that dream, he built this pagoda. The area also has a small Buddhist temple where local comes to pray. After exploring the complex, I crossed the road and stopped for breakfast at Shanty Cafe. Such a cute and calm spot. I had their traditional pho, which was so flavorful, and a thick mango juice that was just perfect after a morning of walking around. Next stop was the Temple of Literature, one of Hanoi's most beautiful historical sites. Built in 1070, this place was dedicated to Confucius and served as Vietnam's first national university. The architecture here is stunning. Peaceful courtyards, stone turtles carrying stills with scholars' names engraved, and red wooden pavilions that just transport you back in time. It's a must visit if you love history and culture.
हनोई में मैं अभी हूँ एक बहुत पीसफुल जगह, इसको कहते हैं टेम्पल ऑफ लिटरेचर। कहते हैं कि वियतनाम का सर्वप्रथम विश्वविद्यालय यानी यूनिवर्सिटी यही है। कहते हैं कि ये जो यूनिवर्सिटी है ना, टेम्पल ऑफ लिटरेचर, बेसिकली ये एक बहुत ही बढ़िया सा गार्डन आई कैन से, और जैसे खुले आसमान पे नेचर से आपको सीखने को मिलते हैं आपकी फ़र्स्ट लर्निंग, रेस्पेक्ट कैसे किए जा सकते हैं, बिहेवियर कैसे किए जा सकते हैं। इनका काफ़ी सारा आई कैन से पैसेज है या फिर कोर्टयार्ड है। फर्स्ट कोर्टयार्ड में आपको सिखाया जाता है हाउ टू बिहेव, लाइक लिटरेचर बाद में आते हैं, एजुकेशन बाद में आते हैं, बट अब बिहेव कैसे करते हैं अपनी एल्डर्स के साथ, अपनी जूनियर के साथ, अपनी सेम एज के साथ। एंड उसके बाद आते हैं रेस्पेक्ट, हाउ टू रेस्पेक्ट अदर्स, हाउ टू रेस्पेक्ट एवरीथिंग, मदर नेचर्स, आपकी फूड आइटम, क्या खाना खाते हो। एंड दिस प्लेस इज़ सो गुड, सो पीसफुल कि अगर आप यहाँ पर आ जाते हो तो आपको इतना शांति मिलती है, इतना शांति लगती है ना, जैसे लगता है कि आप कोई और दुनिया में आ गए हो। लोग यहाँ पर बहुत रेस्पेक्टफुल है। आप यहाँ पर जब आ रहे हो, घूम रहे हो, सब अपने अपने में ही बहुत शांत जगह है। तो अगर आप हनोई में आते हो तो ये जगह विज़िट ज़रूर करें।
After that, I went to Hualu prison, also known as the Hanoi Hilton.
कोई भी म्यूज़ियम में एंट्री करने के बाद मुझे लगता है कि गाइड लेना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, अदरवाइज़ उस कंट्री के बारे में हमें पता नहीं चलता है। तो अभी मैंने ऑडियो गाइड ले लिया है जो आपको हर जगह में बताते रहेंगे कि इस जगह के बारे में क्या खास है और क्या है, और मैं आपको बताते रहूँगी।
This place has a very emotional and powerful history. It was built by the French in the late 1800s to imprison Vietnamese revolutionaries, and later during the Vietnam War, it held American prisoners of war. Walking through these narrow cells and seeing the exhibits really hits you. It's one of those places that makes you pause and think. From there, I headed to the famous train street. Yes, the same one where a train literally passes just inches away from cafes and houses.
So finally I made it. I am at train street. थोड़ा सा ये खाली खाली है, उस तरफ जो है वो काफ़ी भरा हुआ है, बट मुझे यही पसंद है ज़्यादा। तो इट इज़ द ट्रेन स्ट्रीट, मच अवेटेड, वेटिंग फॉर द ट्रेन राइट नाउ। लेट्स सी क्या होते हैं। बहुत लोग लक फेवर नहीं करते, बट आई बिलीव इन माई लक, सो लेट्स सी।
I found this amazing little cafe and had the world's best matcha coconut latte while watching the train zoom past. It was such a surreal and thrilling experience. For sunset, I went to West Lake, the largest lake in Hanoi.
फाइनली आज की हमारा आई थिंक सो कि अभी तक का लेग ट्रंक पगोडा में मैं पहुंच गई हूँ, जो कि हनोई का वेस्ट लेक साइड में है। लेक साइड में ये पैगोडा है और ये बहुत ही खूबसूरत पैगोडा है और यहाँ से सनसेट देखने का मज़ा ही कुछ अलग है एंड बहुत ही पीसफुल है। काफ़ी सारा भीड़ है वैसे यहाँ पर पैगोडा की लोकेशन और लेक का एटमॉस्फेयर जो है ये काफ़ी पीसफुल बना रहा है। एंड जैसे आप मेरे पीछे देख पा रहे हो कि इट लुक्स सो ब्यूटीफुल। मैं थक गई हूँ लेकिन आई रियली लाइक दिस प्लेस।
The vibes here are completely different. Calm, breezy and so romantic. I sat by the lake, watched the sky turn golden and also visited the Quang Pagoda, which is right on the lake. It's the oldest pagoda in Hanoi, built in the 6th century during the reign of Emperor Lai Namde. The pagoda stands tall and elegant, surrounded by lotus-filled waters. It's honestly one of the most peaceful spots of the city. After sunset, I came back to the World Quarter and went out for a street food dinner with some new Vietnamese friends I'd met that day. We tried local dishes, laughed a lot, and it felt so warm.
Everyone look good.
Yeah, we are eating noodles. Chicken noodles. Yeah, welcome to Vietnam.
Do you like it?
I really like.
Like I was truly experiencing Hanoi the local way.
Amazing, delicious, beautiful looking noodles. I really enjoyed it.
To end the day, my friend treated me to traditional Vietnamese coffee at this super aesthetic Instagram worthy cafe called Bangkok. The vibe there was magical. Cozy lights and the aroma of rich coffee. Sitting there sipping Vietnamese coffee, ending such a beautiful day. It was the perfect way to wrap up my day too in Hanoi. Day 3 started super early because it was time for a day trip to Ninh Binh, one of the most beautiful places in all of Vietnam. And honestly, it looks straight out of a painting. I booked a day tour that started around 7 am and it took roughly 2 hours to reach from Hanoi. The moment you step into Ninh Binh, you can feel the difference. The landscape completely changes from busy city streets to peaceful countryside filled with limestone mountains, rice fields and rivers winding through caves. Our first stop was the Mua Cave viewpoint, one of the most iconic spots in Ninh Binh. To reach the top, you have to climb about 500 steep stone steps. But trust me, every bit of effort is worth it. Once you are up there, the view is absolutely breathtaking. You can see the entire Tam Quoc Valley with its lush greenery and winding river. It's one of those moments where you just want to pause and soak it all in. Next, we visited the Hoa Lu ancient capital, which was actually Vietnam's first capital in the 10th and 11th centuries.
So दोस्तों, finally मैं पहुंच गई हूँ हुआ लू एंशिएंट कैपिटल पे, जो बेसिकली वियतनाम का कैपिटल हुआ करता था 10th एंड 11th सेंचुरी में। ये ninh Binh प्रोविंस में आते हैं और मेरे पीछे जो ये देख रहे हैं आप, ये है लॉस्ट कैपिटल हुआलू, जो एंशियंट वियतनाम का कैपिटल हुआ करता था।
The place is full of history, ancient temples, and beautiful old architecture surrounded by mountains. It is so fascinating to imagine that this peaceful area was once the center of power in ancient Vietnam. After that, we headed to Trang An, which is honestly the highlight of the day. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and the boat ride here is just magical. You float through crystal clear rivers, passing through dark caves, limestone cliffs, and lush forests. The scenery is unreal. It feels like gliding through a movie set. In fact, some scenes from King Kong Skull Islands were shot here. The entire boat trip takes around 2 hours, and every turn gives you a new breathtaking view. By evening, we headed back to Hanoi, reaching around 7 pm, tired but so fulfilled. Ninh Binh is one of those places that stays with you long after you have left. Peaceful, raw, and so naturally beautiful. And by the way, I have already uploaded a detailed video of my full Ninh Binh experience with all the tips, cost, and hidden spots. So if you are planning your trip there, check it out. The link is in the description box below. Day 4 was all about one of the most awaited experiences of my Vietnam trip, Halong Bay. I booked a day trip from Hanoi, and honestly, if you are traveling solo like me, I'd totally recommend doing the same. Staying overnight on the cruise sounds dreamy, but the single room surcharge they add on top of the trip cost is honestly not worth it. It almost doubles the price. So a day trip is perfect balance. You get the full Halong Bay experience without burning your budget. The journey from Hanoi to Halong Bay takes around 2.5 to 3 hours by bus. Midway, there's a short stopover at a pearl factory, where they show you how real pearls are cultivated and extracted. It's quite interesting to watch the process up close. After that, we continued towards the port, and as soon as I saw the emerald green water surrounded by those limestone cliffs, I knew why this place is called one of the natural wonders of the world. Once we boarded the cruise, the vibe instantly shifted. Calm waters, a gentle breeze, and stunning views all around. The day started with a cozy boat ride and a delicious brunch served on board. I even made a few new friends from Japan. We instantly clicked, shared stories, laughed, and enjoyed our food while soaking in the views. That's the beauty of solo travel. You meet strangers who end up making your journey even more memorable. Our first stop was the secret cave.
So now we are going to the surprise cave. It's almost 2 kilometers you have to hike, and then you will reach to the cave. And पानी से आए हम लोग बोट से, and यहाँ लंबा लाइन लगा हुआ है जैसे देख पा रहे हो. But we are going to the cave. Yeah.
A fascinating limestone cave with beautiful stalactites and stalagmites formed over thousands of years. Walking inside felt like stepping into another world. The natural formations were stunning, and the lightning inside gave it such a magical aura.
So हमारा next पड़ाव start हो चुकी है, which is the boating. Either you can opt for the kayaking. My Instagram name is Every Corner of World. Yes. So either you can do this kayaking or the boating, and they are from Philippines and they are my friends.
May gusto mag-kayak eh. Gusto mag-kayak. Lalong kay outfit.
After exploring the cave, we sailed towards a nearby island where we had some free time to relax, click pictures, or even go for a short swim Even kayaking. The views from the island were breathtaking. Turquoise water, boats floating around, and the golden sun slowly dipping lower in the sky. As we headed back towards the port, the cruise turned into a sunset party. Music playing, everyone dancing, chatting, and just living in the moment. Watching the sunset over Halong Bay with the warm golden glow reflecting on the water was honestly one of the most magical moments of my entire Vietnam trip. By the time we returned to Hanoi, my heart was full and my camera roll overflowing. And if you want to see every bit of this stunning Halong Bay experience, from the caves to the island to the dreamy sunset, I have posted a detailed video on it already. Don't forget to check it out. Links in the description box.
So today I am in Hanoi and I want to explore the Hanoi in a different way. I want to explore all the cafes today and want to take it a little slow. Want to go to the alleys, the lines, and want to enjoy myself the day in a little slower way. I am staying here, the Hanoi capsule station. It's amazing, the staffs are good, and yes, let's go and let's start our day with the first Hanoi special egg coffee.
Day 5 in Hanoi started at one of the most iconic spots in the city, Café Giang, the birthplace of the legendary egg coffee. This cafe has been around since 1946 and it was actually founded by Mr. Nguyen Giang, who came up with this unique idea during a milk shortage. Instead of milk, he used whipped egg yolk mixed with coffee, sugar and a little condensed milk. And that's how Vietnam's most famous coffee was born. The taste is just divine, creamy, rich and slightly sweet with that strong coffee kick underneath. Sitting there sipping the original egg coffee in the very cafe where it all began honestly felt like drinking a piece of history. After that, I made my way to the imperial citadel of Thang Long.
Hey guys, so I am here at Imperial Citadel. तो ये कहते हैं कि अगर आप निनबिन में किंग का फर्स्ट पैलेस एक्सप्लोर करते हो, कैपिटल एक्सप्लोर करते हो निनबिन में, which is Hualu, and this is the second capital, Imperial Citadel, जहाँ पर किंग ने हनोई पे अपने कैपिटल इस्टेब्लिश किए थे और यहाँ पर वो अपने पैलेस इस्टेब्लिश किए थे. तो लेट्स गो एंड टेक इट दैट. हाय. So, आज मैं हूँ हनोई का एक बहुत ही प्राचीन सभ्यता के अंदर, which actually built on 866 by Tang Dynasty. It was built by a Chinese emperor called Guo Jiwan. और आगे जाके हम लोग देखेंगे कि बेसिकली ये Imperial Citadel क्या है, इसके अंदर क्या क्या sections है, what are the para, and if you are into history and a little bit of culture about Hanoi, if you want to know more about Hanoi culture, history and उसके people के बारे में, तो यहाँ पर आना बनता है. Let's go and let's check it out.
A UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the most important historical places in Hanoi. This citadel was the political center of Vietnam for more than 1,000 years, home to many dynasties including the Lai, Tran and Le. Walking around the site, you can see ancient gates, archaeological ruins and even bunkers used during the Vietnam War. There's something so powerful about standing in a place that has seen centuries of history unfold. Inside the premises, there are a few small cafes and food stalls, so I grabbed a quick bite while exploring, just something light to recharge before continuing my walk around the ruins. The whole area is so peaceful, full of greenery, and perfect if you want to take it slow and just feel the history around you. Next, I headed to the Quang temple, one of the 4 sacred temples of ancient Hanoi. It's dedicated to Tran Vu, the god of the north, who is believed to protect the city. The temple's architecture is stunning. Intricate carvings, old wooden doors, and that calm spiritual energy that instantly makes you slow down. It's located right next to West Lake. So after exploring the temple, I took a little walk around the area and enjoyed the breeze. Later in the evening, I went back to the train street, but this time to experience it at night. And wow, it's a completely different vibe after dark. The whole street glows with warm lights, local chatting, travelers sipping coffee, and everyone waiting for that thrilling moment when the train passes just inches away. It's chaotic, but in the most exciting ways possible. I ended my day just wandering through the old quarter, grabbing some street food, listening to live music, and soaking in the nightlife. Hanoi truly comes alive after sunset, vibrant, colorful, and full of energy. And that's how my day 5 wrapped up, a perfect mix of culture, history, and pure Hanoi charm. Day 6 started with a heavy breakfast at my hostel. Proper energy booster because today's plan was something really special. I was heading out to explore some of the most iconic yet offbeat villages near Hanoi. Places that truly show the heart of Vietnamese tradition and craftsmanship.
Hi guys, so today is technically my last day in Hanoi and I enjoyed so much in Hanoi. So the start of the day, I wanted to do something very traditional way. That's why I booked a trip and I'm going to visit some traditional villages where the people are doing something very magical.
My first stop was the Conical hat making village, also known as Non La village. You must have seen these beautiful conical hats. They are like the symbol of Vietnam, but seeing how they are actually made was something else.
बेसिकली ये जो विलेज है यहाँ पर दे फॉलो, दिस इज़ कॉल्ड बेल विलेज एंड जैसे कि मुझे ये लग रहा है कि यहाँ पर मोस्ट ऑफ द घरों में कॉनिकल हैट मेकिंग और हैट कैसे ड्रॉ करती है ये सब दिखाया जाता है. तो जैसे अलग अलग शॉप्स है, अलग अलग जब ग्रुप आते हैं तो अलग अलग शॉप्स में लिया जाता है एंड आई एम गोइंग टू वन ऑफ द दोज शॉप्स जहाँ पर जाके मैं भी देखूँगी कि हैट मेकिंग किस तरह से होते हैं, कलर कराते हैं क्या है एंड ऑल. बट दिस विलेज साइड एरिया लुक्स गुड, काफ़ी मॉडर्नाइजेशंस विद ट्रेडिशनल्स है.
The women here have been crafting these hats for generations. They start by using palm leaves, bamboo frames, and then carefully sew layer by layer with precision and love. It's such a simple accessory, yet it carries so much history, used by farmers, vendors, even brides in old time. The best part was interacting with the locals. Unka smile, unka warmth, pure heart. They even let me try making one, and let's just say mine looked like a hat in progress.
तो हमारा पहला पड़ाव तो हो चुका है एंड आई रियली एंजॉयड दिस हैट मेकिंग. कलर वैसे मैं इतना आर्टिस्टिक हूँ नहीं, तो पता नहीं क्या ही मैंने ड्रॉ किया है एब्स्ट्रैक्ट, बट द नेक्स्ट वन आई एम एक्साइटेड. लेट्स गो.
After that, I went to the Incense stick village, and honestly, it's one of the most insta-worthy places I have ever been to. The entire village is filled with bright pink and red incense sticks spread out for drying. It looks like a sea of color. The process is so fascinating, from shaping the bamboo sticks to dipping them into natural powders and drying them under the sun. The air smells divine. It's peaceful, aromatic, and full of art. What I really loved was how these families have kept their traditional craft alive for decades. So if you ever visit, buy a few bundles. छोटी सी सपोर्ट से भी इनका कल्चर और लाइवलीहुड सस्टेन होते हैं. After exploring both villages, I came back to Hanoi and went straight to La Bellevue Spa for a traditional Vietnamese spa session. And oh my god, it was heavenly. After all the travel and walking, that herbal oil massage and calming music just melted away all the tiredness.
Em có hay thu về bắt dấu cô liêu, và em có hay khi mùa thu tới bao trái tim.
Later in the evening, I headed out to the weekend market in the Old Quarter. The vibe was super lively. Colorful stalls, souvenirs, clothes, handicrafts, and that amazing street food aroma filling the air. I bought some cute souvenirs and tried local Vietnamese dishes with a chilled glass of local beer.
Hi guys, so क्योंकि आज last day है and that's why I'm here at the like a kind of a street sort of things. I'm having it and कहते हैं कि this one is the Hanoi special local beer. So I'm going to try it and I think that whenever you are in Vietnam, so you should try this kind of a seating arrangement like the people are eating here and it's good. Just let's try it. It's good. Cheers.
Perfect combo. The market was full of music, laughter, and happy faces. That's the real Hanoi vibes I will always remember. And that's how day 6 wrapped up, from exploring traditional villages to pampering myself at the spa and ending the night amidst the chaos and charm of Hanoi's weekend market. Pure local feel, full heart.
So today is my last day at Hanoi and I'm really going to miss this city because it's so beautiful, so amazing and the people are so good. The food is so good, the coffee is so good, everything is so good about this city. I really like this city because it is even reasonable, the prices are reasonable. So here I am. Finally, basically what happened in Vietnam, the people have the coffee culture in the morning. So they generally eat soup, rice or chicken and after that drink coffee. So you won't get breakfast with coffee in general. You will get cake or croissant but not the proper breakfast. Here is the cafe, they serve proper breakfast with the coffee. So yes, they serve here proper coffee with the breakfast, so I am kind of planning to take my last meal as like a brunch, breakfast, good breakfast and the coffee. So I'm here at this cafe. It's good. And I'm going back to the airport to catch my flight, but it would be always memorable and remarkable trip to Vietnam because the people are very nice here, and I love the country too much because everything is so good, the food, the coffee and everything, and the people were so good. I met so many good friends here, and they are really means a lot because they are kind of become a family. But they invite me so many times to their home and all, so I think I'll come back once again to Vietnam. जनरली मैं बोलती नहीं हूँ कोई और कंट्री के लिए कि मैं वापस आऊँगी एंड लेट्स गो, बट यहाँ पर कुछ अलग ही मन लग गया है, तो यस आई एम कमिंग बैक अगेन. साइन ऑफ Vietnam. Let's go to Hanoi.